But in this season, I'm learning that it's not me who's going to elevate me, it's God who's going to elevate me. Hello guys, my name is Joy Daniels, and I'm going to be talking about all things faith, faith walks, faith living, lifestyle, how to, be a Christian girl in these day and age, really. So I'm going to be going through it with you guys. So this is just going to be a collaborative channel. I want to hear from you guys. I want to talk to you guys and discuss, because it's hard to be a Christian out here, especially as a young girl. So I want to get right into my first topic for the channel, and this is just my current life situation. And so I wanted to talk about when you're in a season of surrender and what that's been looking like for me. I am currently in a season of surrender, and boy, when I tell you, it has been a ride. It has been a roller coaster ride. But I've learned so much and am still learning so much. And I kind of just wanted to get on here and send out some feelers. Is anyone else going through this? Is anyone else feeling this type of way? And how have you been going about your season of surrender? So let's get right into it. So I grew up in the church. I was always a church girl. My family is big into church. I have pastors in my family, all of that stuff. So I was always like pretty dedicated in my faith, and like pretty sold on Jesus. Basically, I was always pretty sold. Then I grew up, still had some challenges with the faith, but pretty solid on my faith and everything like that. Went to college, and I dabbled and dibbled, as it goes. I dabbled and dibbled in some things that I probably shouldn't have, but then for the most part, I was still the church girl. So I still was like into my faith. But as I came out of college, started in the workforce, there were just some things that I know I needed to give up to God in order to progress my relationship. I was feeling a bit stagnant in my relationship with God, and I felt a tugging in my heart of like some things that I needed to let go of and just kind of surrender to Him. So in the beginning of 2024, January 2024, it was like not a New Year's service, but I think it was a night of worship at my church. I just remember being on the ground and kneeling before God and just being like, okay, God, like, I surrender to you. Like, I'm going to give you this year, and you just do whatever it is that you want to do in this year. And boy, did He do what He wanted to do. So one of the main things that I knew I needed to surrender, He took that away immediately. First thing. And so but the way that He took it away was not the way that I was expecting. And to like give a brief overview, there was a friendship that I had that was kind of more of a situationship, and I know I was putting this person before God, but I just was not really ready to let it go. But I was like, okay, God, that was really what I was surrendering, because I was like, I know this person is blocking me from you, so just do what you got to do. Like, just do what you got to do. And boy, He took it away with a quickness. Oh my goodness. He took it away with the quickness. By April of that year, it was happening. So that was what my intention of surrendering was mainly based on, that whole friendship. But after that, like after that initial move out of the way, things just started happening like over and over. So again, I told God, I was like, I'm gonna give you the year. Look at me putting limits on God. Hilarious. But I was like, I'm gonna give you the year. You do whatever you need to do, because the next year, like, we're leveling up. Okay. Anyways, so yes, that was January 2024. By April 2024, that had like the removal process of that person had already started. And then in June 2024, I felt led to quit my job. Now, mind you, this job, like, it was very stable. Like, I saw opportunities for growth. Like, I had a future there. Like, I could see a future. It wasn't my original plan coming out of school, but I could see a future there, right? So I was like, okay, like I'm content here, like I see a steady path for growth, like I'm getting consistent money, I'm able to pay my bills, I'm able to travel like I want to travel, I'm able to save, like this is a good jumping off point. I can grow here. But then in June, I felt led to quit my job. So I was like, okay, you know, like I'm gonna step out on faith. I'm just gonna do it. Obviously, it was crazy at the time, but for me, I'm like, oh, God is gonna, you know, give me a better job. Like He's gonna provide a greater job. Like it's gonna be great. Um, sorry, I'm laughing because I just realized how much of a joke I was. But yeah, I was like, God's gonna give me a better job. Like, boom, boom, boom. Like, I'm gonna step out on faith, and boom, He's gonna catch me. He did catch me, but not with another job. Okay, we'll get there. But yeah, so then in June, I resigned from my job, and then after that, I'm just faith walking. And then slowly throughout the course of the year, like as the year progressed more and more, there was just more stuff that I'm like, okay, gotta give this up. Okay, can't do this anymore. Okay, gotta focus in on God, gotta focus in on God, gotta focus in on God. And so even now, like there's still stuff that like I haven't even returned to, stuff that I'm still giving up, in the process of giving up in this season of surrender. And so then I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. Like, well, not ridiculous, but kind of ridiculous. Like it's a life shift. So then I'm like, what does it really mean to surrender? So I was looking it up. I'm like, I need more information. And basically the gist of what they were saying is to give up control. And when I saw that definition, I was like, okay, this hits home, because for me, I don't know about you guys, but like I love being in control of myself. Like I love having all of my boxes ticked, making sure that I got me. And especially like the way we grew up, like we weren't the richest people. We weren't rich at all. We were very poor. And so for me, one of the main things that I wanted to know that I had handled when I grew up was my finances. I was like, no matter what, I'm never gonna be poor. Like no matter what, I'm not gonna be in the situations that I saw my family going through when I was younger. So regardless of anything, I was gonna have my finances covered. You feel me? Like, you feel me? It's crazy. But I was gonna have my finances covered. So when I felt the pull to resign from my job, and when I felt the pull to leave the job, I was like, again, I was like, yeah, God's just gonna provide better. Like I'm gonna have another job. But guys, I haven't had a like a full-time job since. I've been working part-time, but I haven't had a full-time job since. So when I tell you the Lord has been carrying me, He's been carrying me. But even through that, it has been such a struggle to just relinquish control. In every situation, when everything turned, whenever I would lose something, I'm like, this is my plan. This is how I'm gonna do this. Like I'm always creating a plan to elevate myself, basically. But in this season, I'm learning that it's not me who's gonna elevate me. It's God who's gonna elevate me. It's God who's gonna do what He needs to do. It's not my plan, it's His plan. And I feel like, guys, when He said that in the Bible, He meant that. I forget what scripture it is right now, but I'll put it down below. But when He said, my ways are not your ways and your thoughts are not my thoughts, girl, He meant that. He really meant that. Because like every time I'm like, oh, I see, God, you did this because of this, and He'd be like, just kidding, not at all, reroute. So for me, this season is really learning to trust in God, really learning to depend on Him fully, because I feel like before I was comfortable trusting Him with this part of my life, or I was comfortable trusting Him with this small thing, or I was comfortable trusting Him in this area. But He's like, I want you completely. I want you to trust in me completely and totally. And I feel like this season of surrender is really just about me giving up control and trusting in Him with everything. Because at the end of the day, it's really arrogant for me to believe that like, oh, God, you can have this area of my life, but I'll handle the rest. Like, who do I think I am? He literally gave me breath to breathe. He woke me up, kept me in my right mind, and I'm thinking like, oh, you handled that. You handled that little piece, and I've got the rest. Like, I was never handling it before, and I feel like now I'm just coming more into the realization that it was never me. It was always God. So in this season of surrender, I want to encourage you guys, because it's difficult. You're gonna lose some things, but you're also gaining some things. And I'm gonna make videos about the things that I've lost more in depth, the things that I've gained more in depth. But I just wanted to come on here, start nice and easy, tell you guys where I'm at right now and see where you guys are. How are you guys doing? Are you guys experiencing a season of surrender? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for engaging with my channel. More to come. We're gonna get through this together. God's got us and we got each other. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.